What do you do if you decide to move forward? You're going to take it one step at a time. Here's an issue that happens when we've gone through a lot and we make a choice to move forward is that people or even ourselves will say, okay, just move on, go for it, and expect their life to be perfect immediately. And that is not at all how it works. So here's what happened with me in the hospital where I learned this is when I was in the hospital, I was in so much pain because what happened was like my bones were infected, the joint was infected, the muscles were infected. It's really gross. And if you've ever had a toothache, it's like that only in a much bigger spot. And you know how much that can hurt. So it made childbirth look like a piece of cake. So I couldn't sit up, I couldn't roll over, I couldn't do anything, and I couldn't walk because it hurt so bad. So I had to take it. I knew I didn't want to be bedridden, that it was going to take movement to get me better. And so I had to make teeny tiny steps, goals for myself. So the first one was making myself roll over. And then a couple days later, it was like, okay, can I make myself sit up? And it hurt. It really, really hurt. Then it was, can I get my legs off the side of the bed? And can I get into the wheelchair? And it was a very slow, painful process. And then I went from the wheelchair to a walker. And I remember I would see a door to go out of with a walker. And I would just think, oh my gosh, this hurts so bad. I don't think I can do it. But I would just put my head down, make a choice, and just literally move forward one painful step at a time. And then it was a cane. And now I walk for miles sometimes, and I don't even really think about it. But here's the thing is that it always hurts a little bit. Like it's never gone away. And the same is true when you go through something that's painful. If somebody's saying, hey, just be happy, and you can't even imagine, having a happy life in the future or what that even looks like, or just move on, you've got to break it down into teeny tiny itty bitty steps, small goals for yourself. So that could be, I'm going to do, maybe it is, I'm just going to get out of bed today. Or I'm going to make one positive choice for myself and do something that makes me happy. Or I'm going to make the phone call to see a therapist. It's just little by little by little. And it hurts. That's what nobody ever says, is that it feels awful. You don't want to do it, right? You're never going to want to, so might as well do it anyway. And it's really, you just have to kind of put your head down and make a choice. And again, you're just moving forward. And just like with my joint, if you've gone through something traumatic or painful, the pain might not ever go away. It might always ache a little bit. You might always, have a little bit of something in you. It's not like you could, but for most people, it's not like it's going to miraculously disappear and go away forever. It's always going to be there. So my encouragement to you is to think through what is one positive step, small, that I can start so that I can start moving forward.